Okay, so yesterday we were able to get a few things checked off the boxes, two big things. So, first of all, we were able to prove that we could record HDMI through USB to our media machine, and that capture card, that external capture card, can handle 4K and 1080p. So, that's good. We also have an RCA to HDMI adapter, which can do 60 and it can do 1080p and 720 at 60 frames a second. So that's real good. We can also hook up a PC to HDMI and get a throughput back to the monitor on our computer. So we've got all of our boxes checked, which is good. Now we're going to take box number 3. So, judging by today, and as you can see right in front of me, we have hooked up the Nikon D750 to OBS. We are able to record and stream from OBS using this platform. So the nice thing here is that now you can get me holding the zapper, so you know I'm not cheating, pointing towards our CRT TV, which is set up in a very special TV. Actually, I'll go more depth into that after, so that you can actually see me recording. We can also get perspective gaming now, so you can get Sarah's perspective or my perspective gaming on things like Monster Hunter, Minecraft, Heroes of the Storm, retro games, consoles, you name it. So long as it's going through HDMI, we can do it. The nice thing about it also is we can handle up to 4K, which is well beyond the format I'm actually trying to record at. I just want to record at 1080p because if you ask any streamer out there or anybody gaming, if you're not doing blockbuster rated games or high quality games where you can actually get the experience of 4K, it's not worth our time or worth anyone's time to be recording at 4K. So that's good. The last thing I want to touch base on too is that CRT TV. So it's a monitoring Sony TV. What that means is we can plug an input into the TV and we can broadcast output to another TV on that TV. And that allows us to actually get an input through our Nintendo Zapper back to the console, but then we can convert it from RCA out to HDMI from that. We also have satellite cables, so basically they can both be plugged into the console and then broadcast in two different directions out. So one going to the Zapper, which is recording from the ZRT, and then the other one to the capture card through that satellite. We can also get that in stereo. That's the other nice thing about doing that. The NES did not have stereo. We can go backwards compatible to mono and up to stereo if we want to. So we have all of our bases covered. Now we can talk about what we're doing here today. So in front of us we have a beautiful shot from the Winterscape at Whistler. This is from, I think, some artist online from a 2018 shot. I'm just using this as an example to show you how much space we can fill out on the screen. We also have, in the bottom corner, it literally says my gamer tag, Lythrox, on Nintendo Entertainment System. And I can change that gaming tag for whatever I'm using. So if I'm on a PlayStation, GameCube, we can just change the little bottom logo so you know what I'm gaming on and you don't have to ask a lot of questions and there doesn't have to be a lot of typing going on from my end. We can just focus on gaming. That's the idea of content. The other nice thing is you saw loading in was my initializing stream. So I'm using a TV card. It's called the test card. Those test cards are perfect, and I suggest every streamer actually go out and get one for the format that they're downloading or attempting to broadcast on, because that allows you to get the position of things transition between your scenes on OBS perfectly. It gives you position orientation and grids and guides to be able to do it. It also gives you a test card to visually see the depth inside a CRTV if you were able to broadcast on that, or even an LCD and LED TV. Really effective piece of equipment to have in your arsenal and doing it. Now, onto the camera we're using. We're using our Nikon D750. We're limited at the moment to the battery, but I'm going to actually go and pick up the power cables for this because I am absolutely blown away at the quality. Now, unfortunately, because we're using Digicam webcam software, the screen at the moment is set to 640 by 480 pixels. So that is not 1080p. However, the sensor is recording at 1080p, just compressed. So, having a zoom lens and having the ability to focus on me at that point really fixes the compression issues with the screen, which is great. And there's not too much pixelation as well. We basically have every toolkit that we need right now to stream on Twitch, YouTube. We can even record content, and that gets into another topic which I want to do here, which is recording more or less infrastructure changes in the Ottawa area and counting it as the debate. That is a little side project I've had in the back loop for quite some time. The idea of that is so that we can talk about local politics and where council members aren't really meeting up to the creditable amount that they said they have been. We're going to be the city of Ottawa's toughest critic here, folks, because as far as I'm concerned, this place has a lot of mismanagement and a lot of silly decisions made that really don't quite give us the complete scope of what our tax dollars should be providing, which is a better council and good mayors. And that about wraps up everything I've wanted to talk to. There are some other projects we're going to get into, but we're not trying to be, and I'll kind of foreshadow here, Matthew Mercer's incredible production team and staff. We're literally just trying to capture nerdy fun on television, and you can enjoy it or not enjoy it. You can also capture that on a stream, which is free, because, well, I don't really need subscribers. I'm my own source, my own crowdfunding. I know that I've been working on this little project for quite some time, and I'm happy that a lot of people have been patient with me. A lot of friends have been patient with me, trying to get this content going so that we can actually run a proper show for people. I really appreciate it. If you want to join my gaming community and hop in on these shenanigans and be at least part of the video game, you can follow us at Quotidian Repose on Reddit, and everything is connected there. Quotidian is spelled Quotidian, and Repose is Repose. You can find us on Discord, Twitter, and Reddit. And the reason why we're doing those things is because it's free, baby. We're also running RSS feeds onto our Discord, and it's capturing nerdy news that we can also talk about both in reviews and conversation here on the stream. The whole point is to get good content for people that want to see something that really isn't stupid. A lot of bad TV shows out there. We're not trying to be that. Anyways, thank you, as always, for watching.